see starlight, California skyline. Enjoy the ride, enjoy the ride.
So can we just get into these locks? The fullness, the volume. I'm just loving everything about my locks lately. Hey y'all, it's Sisterlocks. Welcome back to my channel, and we are in much dire need of a retie, so that's what this video will be about. Alright, so first we're going to start off with our comb. I have some hair ties, some clips, my needles, and of course you need a water bottle. I might use this twisting block paste. I'm not 100% sure. I've never used any type of product when I did my reties, and my loctician doesn't use it, but I do want to try it out. So I'm just going to section my hair just to make it a little bit easier to go ahead and start the reties. I did not go in any particular order. At first I used to want to have a perfect grid, but I am to the stage now where I'm just grabbing and going. I really don't care too much about my grid anymore. But first thing first, I do want to wrap the loose hair around my lock before I start interlocking. And so I know you guys know there are several different interlocking methods. There are 4 total. I use the 4-point interlocking method, which means I go in through my locks 4 times, and I'll slow it down later on throughout the video so I can actually show you. But I don't know if it's because I had so much new growth, but this first lock, it was being very stubborn. I sprayed enough water on it so it was not dry, but I'm not gonna lie, it hurt like hell to do this first lock. Yeah, that just was not the move for me at all. But yeah, and I noticed also while I was doing my locks that I need a lot of maintenance done. It has been a while since I've been to my loctician, so I might do that next time, next retie, or learn how to maintenance myself. But I've noticed that there was a lot of hair left out of my locks, and then as I'm doing my retie, I did start to feel like some bubbles or soft spots. I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but I did do some research when I looked it up, and I know how to fix it moving forward, but I need to learn how to prevent that. So yeah, I'm just making sure I twist the hair as much as I can. And as you can see, I haven't even used that locking paste gel. And honestly, I don't even know why I have this comb, because it wasn't like I was really fixing my parts or whatnot. So truthfully, only thing that I really used was my lock needles. I have 2 different sizes, my clips, and my spray bottle with water. So this whole process did take me about 3 days total to complete, and mainly just because, one, I'm not quick yet when doing my own reties. This is only my 3rd attempt at doing my own retie, so 3 days I guess isn't too bad. And also I wasn't really in a rush to do it, so I did take my time. And on top of that, my arms, this is a workout, okay? My arms were killing me. This is definitely a workout. But you see all this new growth right here. I had no business waiting this long to do my retie, and I do feel like I kind of damaged or messed up the integrity of my locks just a little bit, because some of them feel a little bit thinner than they were, and when I was retying at the root, I just felt like they were too thin, or maybe I retied a little bit too tight. I do need to be careful about that as well. But let's just say I will never wait this long to do a retie again because of the growth of my hair. I'm supposed to go the normal rate, I guess, 6 to 8 weeks, but I really slowed it down just because I feel like my hair was just growing just at the normal speed. I was like, oh, I can push it out a little bit longer, but a little bit longer turned into 14-16 weeks, and yeah, I won't do that again. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm really gentle around the perimeter, since my locks are very small around the perimeter. So I just want to make sure I'm taking my time, not rushing, don't want any yank on it, don't want to retie it too tight. But one thing I did notice about doing this retie is that my hair has grown, and I ain't mad at it, not one bit. I wish I moved this fast in real life when it comes to my hair. Here's some more of a close-up. of me doing my 4-point rotation. Now, I am still fairly new at this, so if you notice I'm doing something incorrect, definitely leave me a comment. Let me know. Because one thing about it this year, well, this year's come to an end, but I did say that I wanted to learn how to maintain my locks more. Just because, you know, life happens. You want to know how to do your own hair sometimes. My loctician is about an hour away from me. So my goal was really to learn how to do my own hair. And plus, on top of that, my daughter really wants locks as well. And so I just kind of want to learn a little bit more so that way I can maintenance both of our locks when I do decide to let her. Ooh. Yes, I'm loving it. I just can't believe I have so much makeup. I don't know why I did that. Like I said, I haven't even touched that phone really, or that lock and twist gel. I did see one of my micro locks expos. She started using Naturel, I believe, twisting paste. I did want to try that. That was gonna be my last thing that I tried for a while to see if that made a difference. If not, I'll probably just go back to just only using water. But for some reason, I just feel like when I use some type of product, it just makes it look a little bit crispier. But actually, maybe I'm just tripping because these parts look a little crispy to me. Hey y'all, so it is day 4 of me doing this retie. It actually isn't too bad because I've only been doing like an hour or 2 hours every day just because life has been getting in the way. So I haven't had time to actually sit down and just do the retie. So I'm not, not mad at that at all. I will say I would never wait this long again to do a retie or to get my hair retied. It's a lot of new growth and my shoulders are killing me, my arms are tired. So lesson learned, I will not do that again. Plus on top of that, I think because I'm having so much new growth, it's causing some of my locks, I think, to thin at the root, or maybe the ones that were really tiny, I just feel like they are kind of fragile. These aren't good examples, but towards the perimeter of my hair, I started noticing that a little bit, that the thinner locks were kind of fragile to the point where I might actually want to combine those eventually. I guess I'll cross that bridge. I'll cross it. But I'm almost done, so I just have these 2 sections here to get done. And hopefully we can knock this out tonight before I go to bed. So let's get to it. Finished. I just have 2 more days left and that is it. So I just wanted to slow it down now that I am in the front and it's easier to see. So like I said, I do the 4-point method, which I really think is really simple, and I prefer that method actually. So I'm just going to put my lock through the locking tool, of course. And I like to actually like lock it in place so that way it doesn't come out. And you see how much new growth this is? I can fit 2 fingers in here. I will never wait this long again to get a retie. I don't know what was wrong with me, but yeah. All right, so like I said, I do the 4-point method. So I kind of do it as like a compass. So I go from east to west, and then south to north, and then west to east, and then north to south. You can kind of see it on the diagram that I'm showing you now. Or you can think of it as 1, 2, 3, 4, whichever one makes more sense to you. But like I said, I'm a visual learner, so I had to actually look at diagrams and watch YouTube videos to see exactly what they were referring to. But anyways, I just take it. This is me going from east to west. And I want to make sure I go all the way at the top so I don't have any holes. And now I am going to go from south to north. And then west to east. North to south. All right, that is one rotation. And like I said, I have a lot of new growth, so I need to do another rotation again. Do another one. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do all 4, but I want to make sure I don't end with south to north, because you always want to make sure you end either to the side or down. You don't want to end like this, forward facing like this, just because when you try to style your locks, they'll be sticking that way and it just doesn't work out. All right, I don't think I can do it anymore, so there we have it. And I usually just wrap the flyaways around the lock to try to kind of like smooth it down. And I did realize that I did need to do a lot of maintenance on these locks. I couldn't figure out why I was getting like little bubbles. Kind of look like the beginning process of like the budding phases, but I'm way past that part. So for instance, I think this is really like a tiny hole in my lock. So I'm going to have to repair that before it does damage. I don't have a small enough locking tool now to do the repair, but as soon as I get one, I'm just going to go ahead and do those repairs so that way it doesn't cause any more issues. And for the last one. Whew. All right. I normally count in my head so that way I don't lose the position that I'm at. Okay, I'm gonna end this one this way. Thank you, Lord, I am finished. Yes. My hair has gotten so long since the last video that I've done. I can definitely tell the difference, and I am loving it. Loving it. Okay, so I know I am not strictly going to self-retie, but I do love the fact that I am learning more. Thank you, YouTube University. And I could do my own self-reties if need be. Like I said, this was my 3rd retie. This one took a little bit longer, but I did take my time with it. I wasn't in a rush. This one took about, like I said, 4 days. So yeah, I still love to be catered to. So I would definitely still keep my loctician on speed dial because she only takes about 2.5 hours to do it versus me taking 4 days. But I am loving the results. And I promise you I am going to stick with a schedule because this was about 14 to 16 weeks of new growth, and I do not recommend that. First of all, you can jeopardize the integrity of your locks, and I can kind of see some of my locks, some of my smaller ones, a little damaged, I would say. So I learned my lesson. I will not do that again. So I'm going to try to stick to a 6 to 8 week retie schedule. So I guess we will see if I do it. But yes, I'm finally finished. Bye, y'all. Thank you so much. Make sure you click subscribe, comment, like, do all that good stuff. Oh, yeah. Oh, no.